The man swept the martial arts hall for free for 7 years. Every day, he watched other martial artists right in front of him strike a massive stone weighing tens of thousands of pounds. Yet not a single person could move it. Even the coach of the martial arts hall could only move the stone 1 centimeter with all his strength. As everyone began praising the coach, the man felt full of doubts. To verify whether the stone was really as heavy as everyone claimed, the man waited until everyone had left and slowly walked toward the stone. But with just a light tap, the massive stone was sent flying away. Seeing the stone suddenly appear, the female hall owner stood frozen in shock. She couldn't believe someone had actually moved the stone. She wanted to find the person who moved it, but at the spot where the stone had been, there was only the man sweeping the floor. The hall owner immediately denied her own suspicion, believing the man was just an ordinary person who couldn't do martial arts. What she didn't know was the man's true identity, a martial arts champion who retired 7 years ago. Because his skills were far too powerful, he was constantly challenged by other fighters. Until the assassin ranked 10th on the hitman list came looking for him again, the man instantly felt irritated. To teach them a complete lesson, he used only 2 fingers and sent the assassin flying. From that day on, the man grew completely tired of being challenged, became a cleaner at an ordinary martial arts hall. Seeing the hall owner suddenly appear before him, the man couldn't help but look confused. Hearing her questions, he quickly responded. But what he didn't expect was that she actually called him into a room. Just as he was feeling confused, she suddenly handed him a cup of water. Without any guard up, the man drank it immediately. But the next second, he felt an intense heat rising from inside his body. Looking at the empty cup, he finally realized he had been drugged. Just as he was about to pass out, the hall owner tied him up with a rope. And the reason she did this was simply to avoid marrying into the #1 martial arts hall. As the owner of the martial arts hall, once she agreed to the alliance, she would lose control of her hall. To protect it, she decided to find herself a boyfriend, and the man who couldn't do martial arts became her target. She thought that as long as she spent 1 night with him, she could completely change her fate. But what she didn't expect was that the rope only restrained him for 1 second. When she was lifted into his arms, she finally realized the man not only knew martial arts, but was likely even stronger than her. But by then, there was no chance to regret it. The next day, after learning what happened, the hall owner's brother, Jack, immediately blamed everything on the man. She tried to explain, but Jack was already swinging a large blade at him. Just as she grew worried, the blade snapped in half. As everyone stared in shock, a voice suddenly came from outside the door. When everyone went out to check, they found it was the owner of the #1 martial arts hall, leading his students to challenge them. James, the heir of the #1 martial arts hall, after learning that his fiancée had been involved with someone else, was instantly filled with rage. He demanded that the woman hand over the martial arts hall as compensation, but she refused. Seeing how determined she was, the owner of the #1 martial arts hall proposed a match. If he lost, he would immediately leave with